They maybe want to kill off that boar and then go for the disrupt into arrow combo. Arrow coming through. It's a nice connection there. Good surround by Pylai. Swindles gonna have a very tough time making it out here with the leap coming through. Swindles will be brought down. So first blood to Secret.
But with the one level gust, it would have at least been a lot closer in terms of the death. But not a big deal. It's very good if you want to keep harassing the Tiny.
Swindles, he's becoming the punching bag here for Secret. At least that's the goal as they move in. Onto the Beastmaster, leap forward from Arteezy. Has the arrow ready. Lets it fly. It will connect. The level 3 Starfall as well. Tough to juke there at that point as he was pretty far committed to the tree line, but unable to dodge the arrow, will go down.
Yeah, if he had an Iron Talon, maybe he could have eaten that tree and hit in that pocket. That's a tough gank to dodge.
Yeah, he kind of like pinned himself there up against the trees, unfortunately. Now the tower likely to drop is Puppey, taking point on this one. Last hit will go to Arteezy, most likely, as the disruption comes through. They set up with another arrow, another connection on Hanskin, and down he too goes, and the tower as well. So
get that Blink Dagger, get their level 6s on their supports, and just get more items up and not die as much as...
Oh, Swindles caught out again. The disruption is going to buy time for these TPs that are coming in, though. Arrow will connect, but the turn from Limp, looking for a bit more, with Z-Freak joining the fray as well. Will they be able to get the follow-up? Boulder Smash, they do, and then they latch onto Arteezy. They will bring him down. Chessie almost dying. The Slark explodes in the midst of it. The double Starfall will end up dying to the Mirana, but Z-Freak chasing forward again, has the Boulder Smash ready to go here in just a moment. Is going to try to focus the Pylai die down. Chasing deep on the Shadow Demon. Puppey just kind of ignoring it, farming up the mid lane here. A long toss. Swindles in deep. He whiffs on the axes on the way in, but drags them back on the way out to secure the kill. Will end up costing them the Beastmasters. Puppey still at relatively low HP, but Envy rather healthy. The backup is coming though now. Shadow Demon going to be the first one in. Quick TP out. Envy, nope, not going to happen. Swindle slams the door on that, gets the roar. The heal bomb comes through. Arrow though, hitting only the boar. They'll use the Moonlight Shadow to try and disengage, but Bulba's here. The front line tanker, he gets off a Ravage, connects on 3. They're going to bring down the Earth Spirit, looking for a bit more. Swindle's low, great grave there by Hanskin to keep him alive, but is he able to turn the battle? Chessie also dropping low to impetus damage as he lays into Arteezy. They've only so far gotten the Enchantress kill. A 2-for-1 thus far, but with Ravage committed, they can look for a bit more. Bulba low, up and down, the Watermelon will crack. Complexity hang on, they prevent the Roshan.
So I think as a response, Secret should start hitting the T3, so the cores are forced to go back.
Although, Chessie moving on in here is going to bring Pylai very low, disruption cooling down. Has no TP, he does get the self-disrupt off. Blink Dagger is going to be ready. Is the timing right? Yes sirree. Chessie finding the solo kill. And meanwhile, they've also dragged Puppey in a bit too far. Secret feeding away 2 kills. Something Complexity will happily take and use to hang on for now. They'll use the Moonlight Shadow to try and disengage, but Limp on the chase. Chessie there with the pounce. He actually found him too. Do they have the detection? Z-Freak coming in hot. Avalanche is there, and with the Chuck, they get the kill. 3 Secret heroes down, and all of a sudden, Complexity right back in this game. Maybe looking for a straggler. Swindles kind of creeping in. Pylai dies out a bit far. The rest of the team is there to greet him. He's keeping tabs on if Secret try to back while they leave the Slark in the bottom lane to split push. So he does get a tier 1, now the disruption into the Siege. We've seen a lot more of this lately, whether it's with the Lunas or the Medusas, Terrorblades, or in this case the Drow Ranger. But a great gust. Envy able to lock down Limp right as he jumps in, and oh my god, that damage already almost down to critical HP. The Blake Ravage comes forth from Bulba, locking Limp down even through the shallow grave. They will get the kill, and now they look for more, but they've also managed to roll in and focus Envy in this fight. Still the Mirana, healthy for now, chucked up and down, will end up dying, so they lose that double Starfall that is a source of much damage for the team, but it doesn't seem to matter. They still find a secondary kill, bringing down the Tiny. It's Puppey cleaning up. Z-Freak likely to be next, rolls away, gets the Boulder Smash back to safety, and Slark tries to join the fray, makes it so far a 2-for-2, but that was with a buyback and a dieback on the Tiny, so effectively a 2-for-3 here. And Secret are still sieging. They've already taken a melee. They will grab the range now as well. A pretty clean siege from them, and then Chessie has the misfortune to walk right into a sentry, trying to make a play for the team, ends up giving another kill. Both cores dying a collective total of 3 times in that battle.
You try and time the kill so that his he dies when his Aegis is about to expire. They have like 15 seconds, I think.
I think they're going to lose a Rex by then, Ben, if they do wait. But
you can start the fight right now and just try and hold off.
They may have no choice. Arteezy's the one to start it, though. They get eyes on Limp. They're going to focus him down. He will be grave from the high ground, but Swindles getting caught out here. Silence after the Ravage. The follow-up comes through. Z-Freak not dead yet, but very, very low. Has to turn tail, has to run away. The disruption preventing a full retreat. Swindles will drop. the rest likely to follow soon along with the Rex, I should say. Hanskin almost gets pierced by those puppy impetuses, single-handedly mowing down Complexity heroes. This is like shooting fish in a barrel at this point for El Capitan and Secret. 2 lanes of Rex, already focusing tier 4 towers, skipping that bottom lane entirely. They feel the game's in hand, and truth be told, I don't think there are many people at home who would disagree.
That's a pretty cool strategy by Secret.
Meanwhile, Courier coming in mid.
That's a tough Courier kill. 350 move speed on that thing.
Puppy, though, he's got the staple gun. Actually, this is more of a mallet. He's gonna club it. Gets it once, gets it twice, gets the Courier kill.
Wow, that was...
Nobody expects the Elder
hard.
Titan Courier snipe.
Dang, he's fast. 360 move speed? This should be a free tower kill for him.
Pretty heavy on the agility. Envy will get the last hit. So Secret, the first Courier snipe, the first tower, the lead as far as CS for the carry.
Oh,
now looking for Swindles too. They want the first blood to add to their repertoire, and they're likely to find it now. Over the top, the waveform combination.
He like defends against these pushes, and I think they still have the Aegis up on the Ursa if they want to take this fight, but...
Complexity on the siege. This is what the doctor ordered. Oh, a very preemptive grave there. Complexity not communicating. Had the time lapse in the grave, popped them both. Now Limp's got to play more carefully. They may have to retreat. There is a buyback on this Morphling, though. They may not realize it. Sticking around could be costly with the Ravage. Time Spirit finally returning to the Elder Titan. Complexity breaching high ground as they move towards the Dire Tier 2. Swindles out in front.
Where's his replicate?
Trotting towards bottom. And trying to get the jump off here. He blinks, he roars. It's onto Puppy. He connects, but Bulba's there in reserve. The disruption immediately comes out. Good positioning from Pilot. So Roar committed. Nothing yet gained as Complexity venture in deeper. Ursa blinking forward. Somebody needs to help that Shadow Demon. Nobody's doing it. They'll lose him off the bat, but Limp goes hard in the back lines. Does manage to bring down the Elder Titan finally. And Chessie isolates Pilot. Lacking the disruption. Just now cooldown, but it's too late. Complexity delete both supports, but while that's happening, Envy is in the base, just outmaneuvering them. The dunk is shrugged off, and Envy tries to man fight this Huskar. That ain't gonna happen.
Hard heroes to fight against. Even the ET and the Shadow Demon are both very good in the Roche Pit, but yep, too much damage. Nice relocate coming out.
That stomp a bit too late. The blink in, also late from Bulba. He may end up costing himself his life here. He's gone in too far. Limp is dunking after him. He's gonna lock him down, but Huskar getting controlled for now by the Ursa. The ultimate's gonna wear off though, and Limp hasn't died just yet. Envy into the pit as well. He wants to fight. He wants to rumble a bit too. They can't bring down Hanskin. He survives the IO, hanging on. Picked up the Satanic. Also has the Solar Crest now. No MKBs or evasion piercing here as of yet, but they do find Swindles. He's out on his own. He needs some help. The Ravage comes through. It's going to interrupt the dunk by Limp. Grave committed there. Tries to keep Swindles in fighting shape for the time being, and the Huskar, well, for the time, moves forward onto Arteezy, getting shut down as his ultimate ends. They will bring down the Ursa. Has the buyback ready. Nobody pushing right now for Team Secret. They've come home. Hanskin almost dead. The stomp is going to not even be required.
Just this T3, and looks like Complexity are not interested in defending.
Oh, they're committing for this one. Tier 3 gonna drop. What do they go for after that? They've got the Detsu on Chessie. The Glyph comes out, but it's right as the tower drops. Meanwhile, bottom lane though, Secret finding the pickoff. Swindles down. Now working on the range racks. Arteezy, he wants a piece of the melee. Complexity. Some heroes starting to come home, but Limp is being controlled for now. Chessie chipping away. The mid rack slowly dropping. Limp not dead just yet. Getting ready to jam perhaps. He's got the dunk. He's not using it. He's focusing on structures, turning back. And he does go to the south side. But still the rack's not dead, and Envy already, he's caved in this bottom lane quite a bit here. They are chasing forward. The Ravage comes through. It's up to Hanskin to turn this fight around. Tether comes out, has the relocate available, not opting to use it just yet. He's counting on Lip to be able to man mode his way through this one. Finally will bring him back.
Teleport into a double Ravage. It could be GG.
A lot of F. Secret looking for certainty here as the Radiant Courier will get killed off, but more importantly, they're looking for the hero grabs, and for some reason, it always seems to be Swindles the one who gets spotted out first, but this time, he's able to blink away. Let's drop the Necrobulk. There's the Ravage, though. Ravage number 1 connects on 3. Ravage number 2 also on 3, locking down the Huskar, but not finish him off, and he's going to look for the jump forward. No disruption. Prevents that on the backside. Arteezy gets to work trying to bring down Swindles. Where's Envy? Oh, he's deep. He's on Z-Freak. He brings him down. He focuses on the tower. It's all about the buildings here for Team Secret. Artor with his dying breath will get one last swipe of those paws off. They hold the line for now.
This might be the all-in play.
But he has no BOTs now. Is he going to run home, or is Envy going all in his own right? Complexity says, screw the Roshan. We're going for it. Diving deep onto Bulba. All of a sudden, there's no Ravages available. There's no Morphling at home.
No Ursa.
Does he come back? Envy, he is working on the mega creeps, but Limp's committing here to tier 4 towers. Secret somehow have found themselves in a very dangerous base race, but they are going to commit for it. Envy, just the melee racks, not a drop, and then they'll have the BOTs ready in a couple of seconds. The glyph has been committed though, and Limp is going for structures here. Does Envy come home? Is he coming back, or is it all in? Bulba sticking around, but he's basically just a big creep at this point. Envy's gonna, or Arteezy rather, is gonna get junked, focused down by Complexity. Creeps are starting to hit on the tier 4 towers. Bulba getting gunned down from distance by Limp. He too will fall, and finally Envy comes back, but he comes back lacking a couple of teammates. They will double buyback here on the Tidehunter, on the Ursa. Limp standing his ground, but he gets stopped, controlled, he's dead. They need that Huskar. They're gonna have to relocate him back into the fight if possible to get back in this game. Chessie now, Limp just BOTing and charging forward, but while that's happening, they lose him as well. They've lost the Beastmaster. The bug gets squashed. Huskar has bought back, but he's lacking a team to assist. The rest of the team will soon join him.
And like they're fighting against mega creeps.
Yes, and they don't even have good wave clear.
But that was a very admirable attempt at ending the game. That was...
Well, they're going to commit for this one. They're just diving forward. The dunk on the Pylite Eye in the mid lane, but Creeps pushing top and bottom. And Secret eviscerate the opposition. The Ravages come flying out from Bulba. And Secret will take it 2-0. There's no buybacks left. Swindle's the last man standing. Limps away, but his true friend Limp is already dead. They march down mid. They'll end this game. Secret looking solid here.
Very valiant
Day number 1.
by Complexity.
They didn't get to fight with Huskar. They didn't have lockdown to prevent the Morphling from split pushing. The supports felt very underwhelming as far as their net worth and playmaking potential, and
it was just so hard for them to siege towers. Like they couldn't hit towers as fast as Secret, and I think like maybe they thought they could match the mobility a little bit with like the Wisp relocate, but they were lacking a lot of items. I think Beastmaster died a few too many times